ahead, making my way through the crowd. And I'll need you, and I'll miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Oh, 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 yeah. It's always times like this when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. 'Cause I'll need you, 'cause I'll miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast, paces, and I'm homebound. Standing blank ahead, just making my way through the crowd. Oh, and I'll need you, and I'll miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could just hold you tonight. Oh, 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 yeah.
Okay, welcome again in English Corner TVRI. Today edition, Monday, the 4th of April, 2011. Okay, well, viewers at home, how are you today? I do hope that everything is fine, even though we have unpredictable weather, but it doesn't ruin our daily activity. So now, ladies and gentlemen and viewers at home, you are with me, Muhammad Buharto, live from Jalan Gakatua, Makassar. Okay, well, before we start discussing our topic of today, I would like to say hello to the audience also in the studio. Hello audience, how are you today? Fine, very good. Okay, well, before we continue to the topic, I would like to ask you some questions related to our topic of today. First, do you have dreams to go abroad? Or maybe do you have plan to continue studying abroad? If you say yes, but you got no money, there are lots of opportunities that you can apply. So today, we are going to talk about those opportunities that we can apply if we have spirit, even though we don't have enough money to apply, of course. So now, guys, viewers at home and also audience in the studio, in this afternoon, here with us, 4 inspiring people. We can say inspiring people because they have lots of experience, I think. Okay, big applause for them first. Okay, viewers at home and also audience in the studio. So our topic today is about experience and brotherhood. This time or this topic is related to their experience gaining a scholarship to study in American countries for about more than 1 month. So guys, before we talk much about the program, previously I would like to let them introduce themselves first to you, of course. Okay, first maybe from the right one. Okay.
Okay. Hi guys, the audience in the studio and at home. My name is Andre Suputra Amri. I just finished the program called Indonesia-Canada Youth Exchange Program 2010 and 2011. And the program is all about 6 months,
Okay,
3
6
months
months.
in Canada and 3 months in Indonesia.
Okay, very good. Andre, eh?
Yeah.
3 months in Canada and 3 months
months
here
in
in Indonesia. I think you have experience here for a long time, not only 3 months, bro. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Okay, sister.
guys. Hi, I'm Yu. I was the alumni of the SUSI program, study in United States Institutes, and it was 5 weeks in USA. We traveled a lot in USA. Thank you.
Okay, 5 weeks in US, Canada and US. My God. Okay, bro. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Safrin.
Okay.
Actually, I come from the same program with you just now.
Uh-huh.
I study religious pluralism and democracy in USA for 5 weeks. The focus of our program is in Philadelphia at the time.
Philadelphia, yeah?
Yeah,
One
thank
of the states in US.
In US.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, bro.
Okay, thank you. I'm Haril. I'm an alumni of ILSP, Indonesian English Language Study Program.
Okay.
It's a short course of English studying for 8 months in United States. For me, I studied for 2 months in Ohio University.
2 months in Ohio University. Not at Unhas, but Ohio University.
Ohio
My
University.
God.
It's far away.
Okay, far away
Yeah.
from here. So, Canada, your program, yeah? Exchange program and
Exchange program.
SUSI,
SUSI.
Study of United States Institutes,
Yeah.
and with Safrin also,
ILSP.
and also
ILSP.
ILSP, International English Language Study
Study
Program.
Program.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, maybe first question that viewers at home also wants to know, I think, where did you find information or, yeah, information about the scholarship that you just applied? Okay, maybe from Andre.
Okay, the first time I got the information from my senior
Okay.
university, and because he also one of the alumni of Indonesian Australia Youth Exchange Program, and he called me in the time, and I just I just applied, and then I got the scholarship to go to Canada for 3 months
For 3 months. Okay. So you got information from your
from my senior.
senior.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
I got the news about SUSI program by open the website,
Okay.
the U.S. Embassy in Surabaya, and then I'm looking for the scholarship that given by U.S. Embassy, and then I find SUSI program that will be opened on June, and then I applied for that, and that's the way.
You're selected.
Yes.
It was in 2010, yeah?
2010, yes.
Okay, so you got information from searching
Yeah, for
on the
instance,
internet.
website.
Okay. What about Safrin?
The same with you because SUSI program, the program I got, actually there isn't any alumni in UNAS at the time, so
Okay,
I got the information from internet. And then first I know SUSI from my friend, the alumni also from United States Institute, and then also I search through internet, and then I apply also through internet.
Okay, so you find information from the internet also.
Yeah, that's right.
What about bro Hairil? ILSP program.
From my experience, it was from my friend.
Okay.
He was an alumni of ILSP before my batch.
Okay.
I got from information about him. There's an interesting story here. When he got the scholarship, I got jealous,
All right.
and then
So you got
if he
spirit,
can,
yeah?
I'm sure that I can.
Okay.
That's why when he was in United States, I managed all his stuff at campus.
Uh-huh.
I arranged his KRS
Okay.
study plan card,
Okay.
and it also happening in the same way. When I was in United States, he did the same thing
The same
that what I
thing.
did when he was in United States.
Okay. He managed all the stuff that
Yeah.
you need. Okay, thank you very
It's-
much. So, all of you guys find information from internet and also from the alumni of the program themselves. Okay, maybe there is also hard questions or common questions that I mean, before we apply the scholarship, because talking about scholarship is not an easy thing, right? It is very difficult to apply. So, what was the requirements of your scholarship that you apply?
Okay, the requirements is before we join the program, we have to join the test.
The
And
test,
there
okay.
are three kind of tests in the
Okay.
time. The first one is about the psychology,
Psychologist.
and
okay.
then the second one is about your English ability, and then the last one is about art and culture.
Culture.
Yeah. Why
Okay.
art and culture?
Okay.
I can tell you because in this program, we also have to introduce our province to in Jakarta,
Okay.
and then after introduce our art, our culture in Jakarta, and then we have to introduce our culture, our everything about our province in Canada. So in the time in Canada, we also have to like teach them how to dance, especially for our province, how to
Okay.
dance Ganrang Bulo,
Ganrang
how to
Bulo,
sing
okay.
Angin Mamiri,
All right.
and
Paraga
stuff
maybe?
and stuff. No.
No, paraga.
No,
Yeah,
paraga.
okay.
It's kind of
It-
hard.
It did a ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have undergone three kinds of selection process.
Yeah.
But it was in province level, yeah?
It's in
provincial
province
level. Okay. What about SOSI program?
The SUSI program, the requirements of the SUSI program is we just complete the application form, and then we have to make an essay
Okay.
about our personal details and about our view about how is Indonesian religion, how is Indonesian government and democracy, and then we send it to the application to the U.S. Embassy, and then we just wait for the announcement who get the chance to go to
Okay.
USA.
So, did you have also psychological tests like
No,
self-
no.
No at all, yeah.
Yes, no at all.
So Andre, I think had how to say lots of experience in
Yes.
in
But we have to explain more about us, what we do,
Alright.
what organization we belong to, and then that's the consideration for the U.S. Embassy to decide
which
if-
one is
yes.
okay, whether you are eligible or not.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. What about you, Safin?
Because we belong to the same program,
Okay.
so the U.S. Consulate in Surabaya make the selection.
All right.
And one of the requirement of this program is that we must be affiliated to particular organizations.
All right.
That is because of this program focus in religious pluralism. So we have to belong to a particular organization. For example, like Islamic organization or Christian organization, in order to be eligible to apply in this program.
So those must be active in organizations,
That's right.
yeah.
Of course.
Whether they are student organization or extra campus organization. Okay, what about you, bro?
Okay,
Harold?
before I'm saying my opinion, I would like to make a correction. It's not difficult for the scholarship.
Okay, not
It's-
difficult.
it's just
okay, I'm so
competitive.
sorry. Okay,
Okay, it's not
Competitive,
difficult for
okay.
you guys. If you want to apply for the scholarship, you've got to be 19 to 24 of age.
for ILSP program, yeah.
For LSP
Okay.
program, for my program,
Mhm.
and then minimally you are in the 5th semester of your study,
Okay,
and maximally you haven't done your thesis examination.
Texas, okay.
Okay, whenever, if you are in that condition, you are eligible to apply this scholarship. You
Okay.
just simply download the program in IIAF, in www.iif.org.id, and fill down
Fill the
every
application
single
form.
thing and get a recommendation letter from your lecturer
Okay.
and send it to IIF Jakarta.
Okay. So, because your scholarships were funded by American country, I mean,
Yeah, it's
Is
United States.
United
Yeah.
States, yeah. I mean, is there any specific, how to say, specific, yeah, specific requirements in terms of English? Maybe you have to have TOEFL score.
Yeah, for my program.
Okay, maybe for
Andre,
you,
Andre.
Canada.
Okay. For Canada, about TOEFL,
Mhm.
the standard for TOEFL is just about 430.
430. Okay, so that's eligible
Yeah, that's
for
eligible.
applying the scholarship.
Yeah.
What about SUSI program?
We just have to have the TOEFL score around 450.
450.
Yes.
Okay, same, yeah, same
Yeah.
SUSI
Yeah, the
program.
same.
ALSP program?
Okay, LSP at first it was 470.
470.
Yeah, at first.
At the
It
first
was,
batch,
yeah.
okay.
But when the IIF see the enthusiasm of all Indonesian students to join this program, IIF decided to reset the standard of TOEFL,
Okay.
become 450.
450.
It means that more people to come before it's not difficult to get
Okay.
450.
So they lower the standard of
Yeah.
the TOEFL score, yeah. 450. I think that's very easy. I think
Yeah.
to get the scholarship. Okay. We got a phone, I think, calling from viewers at home. Hello. Okay. Hello. Okay, viewers at home, you can dial at 858578 to talk or to share experience with our inspiring guests here. Maybe about scholarship. Maybe you are interested in applying the scholarship. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Who's speaking?
Halo?
Hello. Good afternoon. Who's speaking? Hello.
Ya?
Iya, who's speaking?
Bila.
Hello. English corner. Hello. Don't be shy. Come on. Okay, viewers at home, you can try again. Keep trying. Dial at 858578 in order to be able to share experience. Okay, hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, who's speaking? Sorry.
I'm Iksan.
Ihsan. Okay, Ihsan.
Yeah.
What is your question, Ihsan?
That four of the alumni of the scholarship.
Okay. For 4 alumni of scholarships, of course. Not for me, right?
Scholar about the TOEFL test,
Okay.
and then how about the the TOEFL test is very important to administer or to enroll in one of the programs. So could you give me explanation the 4 or 5 to improve our TOEFL?
Okay, very good question, Ihsan. That's all, Ihsan?
Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Great question. So how to improve our TOEFL score? Is there any calling again? Hello? Hello? Okay, viewers at home, our topic today is about experience and brotherhood. Hello? Good afternoon. Yeah, hello. Good afternoon.
My name is Tiwi.
Lily. Okay, Lily.
Tiwi.
TV, I'm so sorry.
Yup.
TV, not Lily, yeah? TV. Okay, TV, what is your question or opinion about the scholarship?
I just want to ask the speaker
Okay.
that what kind of test that we have to do?
Okay. Kind of test or requirements, yeah, that we have to have to apply the scholarships.
Yeah.
Okay. Any others? Any other questions?
Just that.
That's all.
Okay.
Okay, TV, thank you very much for your question. So, you are asking what kind of test that we have to join before applying the scholarships. Okay, I think those.
Halo, bisa masuk Pak?
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. Who's speaking?
I'm Arif.
Arif.
Yeah, I would like to address my question to those speakers who got a scholarship from US. Those 2 speakers who got a SUSI program,
Okay.
and another one from IELTS program, right?
Okay.
Okay, my question for you guys is how did you compare different opinions of Indonesian people towards United States, and when you fell, when you went to US, and how did you compare that? It was different or not? As you know that many people in Indonesia claim that US is a bad country who just, let's say, colonize other countries by their thinking, by their powers, etc. So,
Okay,
what do you
so
think?
Arif, you want to specify that how was their opinion about United States before going to US and after going to US?
Right. I mean, how did they find differences while studying and living there?
Okay, Arif, thank you very
for the
much. I got it. Okay, thank you very much, Arif. Okay,
Yeah.
it was 3 questions from viewers at home that we have to answer. I think they are really interested in joining or in applying the scholarships, but they find difficulties in applying it. Maybe for first question from Iksan, for all of you, I think, how to improve TOEFL score? Because we have to have at least 450 to be able to apply the scholarships. So, do you have tips to improve your TOEFL score?
Yeah. For me,
Okay.
to improve my TOEFL score is just ask to everyone.
Ask everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone. Ask
What kind of
everyone.
question that you
Yeah.
have to ask?
I ask everyone if I know that someone's
Okay.
better than me about
Uh-huh.
TOEFL or about English, I always ask them, and then sometimes I also borrow the book
Okay.
from just like what I did. I borrow the book from Mr. Harrell in the time about TOEFL test, and
About
then
TOEFL, okay.
yeah,
So that's your tips, yeah?
Yeah,
And
that's what-
that's your way
that's what I did.
to improve your TOEFL score.
Yeah.
And it worked.
it's work.
Okay, very good. How about you?
Okay, for me, actually, the TOEFL test consists of 3 ability.
Okay.
That's
Listening
listening, comprehension, and reading and grammar. So if we want to add our listening skill, we just listen to the song and we have to figure out what's that mean. And then for reading, we just read the materials in English, maybe in our materials from college. And then we just read the magazine or the article from the internet in using English.
Okay.
And for grammar, I both a book grammar, and then I practice many times for that.
So the more you practice, the better you will
Yes,
be. That's
of
the
course.
point.
Yeah.
How about Safrin? To improve your
Yeah, I
TOEFL
think
score.
for me the most important thing in TOEFL is 2 kinds. That is speaking and reading.
Okay, speaking.
In speaking, I mean in reading, I have downloaded many articles through internet,
Alright,
and then I
cool.
read, because when you get used to read, to understand the English reading material, then you will be very easy for you to understand TOEFL material as well.
Okay.
And then in listening, you keep practicing with your colleges.
Okay.
In this case, it is very good, very helpful for you if you have English community, English club, and then
Okay.
right there you practice both speaking and listening, and that's it.
But the key point is still practicing. Right?
Practice, yeah.
Bro, Adam, do you have another opinion?
There's only way to get a good mark in TOEFL is studying hard.
Study hard. Okay, of course.
That's the key point.
Okay, study
But
hard.
how to get the key point, I mean, how to implement the key point is, for the listening test, you've got to listen to English song, English,
song, okay.
news,
English
or
movie,
movies,
okay.
and then that's for the listening test.
Okay.
But when you got to see the structured test, of course you had to find it on the book.
Okay.
You have to study from the book.
Okay.
And for me, in reading tests, because I love reading, when you read an English text, it's gonna be easy for you to identify the question.
Okay.
It's gonna be such a familiar thing for you.
Okay.
When you love reading, it's gonna be easy for you to do the reading test.
Okay, very good. So for grammar aspect, the more you read, the more you know.
Yeah.
But for speaking and listening aspects,
Yeah, because
the
Rome,
more we practice, the better it will be.
okay,
That's the key
because
point.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Okay, very good. Okay, maybe for the second question from TV, what kind of tests did you follow at the time in order to be able to be selected as the scholarship awardee at the time? Maybe she missed your explanation just now.
Yeah.
So she asked it again.
Okay.
What kind of tests?
Okay, TV. I think I already talked about it.
Okay.
Okay, the first one is psychological test,
Okay.
and then the second one is English ability test, then the last one is art and culture.
So there are three
Three
kinds of
tests
tests:
for joining
psychological
the-
aspect, English,
English
and
and
culture.
art or culture.
Okay. So I do believe that you have mastered them all, I think. Yeah.
No.
Culture, English, and psychological side.
Yeah, don't be shy. Don't be shy.
But
I'm a kind of crazy people.
okay,
so
but TV, it was for how to say
Indonesian Canada Youth Exchange
Indonesian Canadian Youth Exchange only, yeah. So you have to prepare those three kinds of tests if you are interested in applying the scholarship: psychological side, English, and also culture, especially for Makassar's culture, maybe. Yeah. Okay, Susi.
Susi, there's no more. There's no task exactly,
Okay.
but we have to make sure we have to make the U.S. Embassy and the State Department to be interesting,
Okay,
to
very
be
good.
interested to our writing. So we have to make them sure that we are really. We are really worth it to get the scholarship, I think.
Yeah, because you are applying through internet, yeah.
Yes.
So your selection process is in Surabaya or Jakarta?
In Jakarta and Surabaya.
Jakarta and Surabaya. So
Yes,
not
the US Embassy.
not in South Sulawesi anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be hard, but that's easy, guys, because you are only need to search on the internet and find out the website, and you can apply for it. That's
We have
easy
to
thing.
compete to all the students from the Indonesia,
Okay,
not only from South
Okay,
Sulawesi.
from all of Indonesia, of course. Same
Same, but-
same foundation, but
Yeah.
maybe you
Addition,
have another opinion. Of
in this program, I mean SUSI program, there are two kinds of selection.
okay.
The first, when you send your TOEFL score in U.S. Embassy, then they will figure out whether you can be eligible to apply to this program. If you are eligible, then they have to consider your TOEFL score. If they think that your TOEFL score is not adequate for the program, then you are going to the next level, that is
Okay.
interview program.
Interview program.
Yeah.
Okay, so there were two kinds of tests.
Yeah.
From SUSI.
But if you already meet the requirements, that's your TOEFL score, there is no more,
no more
interview.
tests. Interview. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much. IELTS program.
Okay, for IELTS program, you've got to have the TOEFL score, like I said before, 450.
Okay.
But it must be an ITV TOEFL.
ITP TOEFL, yeah.
Yeah,
ITP.
many
institutional.
students in Makassar have failed in the selection process of ILSP because they send prediction.
Prediction only, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prediction score.
So I want you to use ITV TOEFL for this program. Okay, for my program, it's easy because you just download the form from internet, and then
okay.
after filling out all your personal details, and you've got to address some essays.
Okay.
There is some specific questions,
Okay.
and then after finishing it, you get a recommendation letter from your
lecturers.
lecturer, and then
Okay.
you send it to IAF,
Okay.
and you'll be gonna be called for interview.
I think all the requirements are very easy. I think
Yeah,
if you
it's
have
easy.
how to say optimism thinking. Okay, guys. Before answering questions from Arif, I think I let you audience to ask